Time.
Chris could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I forgot what I was doing. Also, my character is moving by itself. Huh. Huh. That was kind of weird.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
3.
You're flameful for the 31 months, man. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Fuck. Oh no. I have to read? Oh no. It's a poem. I have to talk to the entire world. Why am I even looting this garbage? There's no way I'm ever using this much garbage in one playthrough. Fuck, I have to loot everything. Ooh!
Lice it, you mangy dwarf!
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness La Valette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. Else the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins out of her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Jesus. I really have to go for the entire world here.
Every single
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone
No, I'm not
else's
paying
protection
coin.
now.
Fuck that.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit. Bloody hell.
Shut up and fight.
Oh! He has... I thought he was holding a crossbow. Before he pulled out the sword, but he didn't have anything in his hands. Fuck.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claims she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Monsters bleed well in wartime, do they?
Grilled pork. This guy looks like somebody already looted him. The fuck?
Naught for work, naught to eat.
Oh, dill pickle soup for luncheon today.
You drunk?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Eliel?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Eliel was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
I don't remember this part,
Any
but I
better?
think I know why I forgot.
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although... Indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Fuck.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Thanks for
Have you
stream,
never
Master.
thought to become someone else?
Thank you, Mingers, for the
Even
2 months,
for a
man.
moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Free shit! Oh. Gaat zijn we niet meer.
Make friends with the bathhouse. What's wafted up here?
Wild hunts take you all.
Who's next? Marabella. Or... Yeah, it's the closest one. These guards are all sleeping.
Witcher!
Slacking off in their jobs. City guards, no less.
Mouse droppings in this bread. Another drift of infantry. What's the rush? The eternal fire will guide us.
Oh, a barber. No, it's this one.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut? As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Oh, what do I take? Elven Rebel Cut.
This is not what I wanted.
What?
What do you mean? not
Did
what
it
you
even
want?
change?
Are you cut and quaffed? You are. And even as even can be.
Bruh, I am already an Elven Rebel.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakan. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it.
What the fuck? Did I just get scammed? Man, 10 coins, man.
A fine kettle of fish.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, those are some fat children. Jesus Christ! Is the burger
Excuse
factory?
me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Can't wait.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the rat catcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
but...
Yeah! This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you?
There hasn't been one peasant so far that looks good in one of those caps.
So, who would like
Not
to
this
ask
one.
the first question? Me! What's
Like
it
the one on the
mean
bottom
that
right.
witches are lecturers?
On the left now. We have a huge libido.
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster.
What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
Don't you know witcher potions are toxic?
So please do tell me,
Dumbass kids.
why are you here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No, we perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold, that was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died.
They have penicillin here.
Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! Her snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin chin.
Sorry, don't know
Is
much
she-
about poetry.
Babega?
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
You're stupid.
Hey, not like that.
Fuck, what's the path? Oh, is it up? No, wait. This one leads me here.
What difference would it make?
I follow the line.
Subliminal message.
Right one. Take a gander over. Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happened.
This baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve.
Enjoy the
After
game, my guy.
Arian's
Thank you, Birch,
demise,
for the 49 man.
Louisa's nephew came
Stay
to
gold.
pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet. But I'd wager she has strong
Thank you, Mr.
feelings
Cleho.
for both.
Klee 013 for the Prime Man.
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louisa's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Thunderbolt.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. The horse is a saddle. Let's begin.
I happen to be an expert racer. Well, this works out pretty well for me.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Wash your hair. Hey,
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Body block!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Peace.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost the race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
3. And you may
look,
have the horse.
Lady Latar has just
No?
arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Whoa. Yeah.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such...
Phrasing.
What's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself.
Oh, I just remembered who his sister is.
Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped.
30 kilometers for the 19 man.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks.
Oh my
and good
god.
luck to you on your search.
She's not the brightest one, is she? Oh fuck, he's up there. No. Of course I can't. No. I refuse to. Oh, God bless.
Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same.
Hit
well,
on
then,
her?
let's
I'm not
go.
gonna hit on her, man. She's 13. I think it's nice to be dumb in this time anyway. Just die ignorant. Hell, it's even
And
nice to
here
be
we are.
ignorant in our times.
Thank you for your company.
Just die ignorant.
Likewise.
Thank you, Burninator, for the 33. Oh. Requests. Talk to Rosa VALETTE. That's Swedish.
Yeah, I'll chase the pains all the way. What do you want?
Rosa VALETTE's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips us. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You want to follow me?
Sounds like rhyme.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your work.
Can I use magic? No.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely
Just child
handle
abuse.
one? Oh, drat it! You're quick. Damn it!
No, keep going until you're dead.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
How does she think I got in? Come on, man.
Guards aren't up to muster. Let me right in. Just had to tell them I was here to teach you swordplay.
I told Father they're a band of imbeciles. But if not the instructor.
This
then who
Gerald guy
exactly
is not
are
a
you?
gentleman.
Have you come to
He
rob?
beats up women
Kill?
as if she were a swamp monster?
Neither. So what do you say we
Gerald
stay calm?
is all for equality. He will beat women just as he beats men. That is a true gentleman.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
What? Why? Just clubbed me, man. I like I also have my food buff going while this is going on. Come on, lady. Defense. Sword up. Defend yourself. Stop getting hit.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
I don't have two swords. I have one axe and a sword.
Come on, come closer.
Oh, what?
Why
Death.
bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Too busy.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Shut the fuck up!
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Alright.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you.
It better
Master
not be a
Witcher.
timed mission. I can't remember that shit. Oh. Okay. I know how to avoid forgetting about this. We sit here and fucking meditate. Oh fuck. It's 1 hour too early, but I'm not sure if that matters.
K-Swix. 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 KSM.
I guess the 1 hour mattered.
K-Swix. K-Swix.
Tomorrow?
KSN.
Maybe I just wait until past midnight, like here. Ah! I have to talk to the captain's guard. What? I was too smart for the game.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk.
Bitch, I just
Near
saw her
Temple
inside.
Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Rosa, Rosa, Rosa.
Wusa? I don't know any Wusas. Shortcut. No, fuck shit. No, no, no. Oh, fuck, dude. This better be a shortcut. Oh. Ooh. Fuck, where is this?
Move on. Who do you think you are? Don't be stupid.
I didn't kill anybody. I'm actually a really peaceful guy. Like, I usually want to have the peaceful ending for anything I can choose for.
Stand and fight!
Oh, this fucking guy again.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got.
That beat his ass. Oh! Insta counters! What the fuck? Where's my axe? Woof! How do we do this? Oxy! Yeah, sucker! What the fuck? We just started.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
$25 XP for that. 25 points. How much is one level? 1k?
Nilfgaardian
Thank you,
regiment always
for the
accompany you on
27,
your
man.
walks.
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Her ass though, oh my god, it's huge.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
As you wish.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Cannot use it. The guard got hit.
Ow! Ow!
Oh my god, she's bloody.
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here.
No friends.
Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward. But would you mind turning
The
around
Gardi core for the 5 months?
My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Behave, Witcher.
Thank you, Mr. Mansmazais, for the tier 1, man.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
I only have 2 options, and one of them is giving them money. I'm not giving anybody more money.
Understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas!
Why is this guy so weak? Obi?
Shit. Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
No, it was really me that killed them.
It? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of 2 drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Piss me trousers.
Looks like I pissed me trousers.
What's this? What? What's this? What?
Next, I want to do a Witcher contract. I don't have anything near my level. Oh. I'm gonna go beat up random people then.
Wanted.
Level 13
Cradle.
is a bit too high for me right now. I'm like level 10 or something.
Need a Witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a Witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garen estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
I'm a pussy? It's more like I don't want to go back to old quests at a lower level and then they become irrelevant because, you know, I'm gonna be too strong for them. Jeez, too far away. I don't like the upscaling. It just seems so awful. Gonna fight rats the level of a fucking witcher? Fuck, this is the wrong quest. I was doing... What was I doing? Fist of Fury. Oh yeah, I have a new sandal. $50 stamina. It's time! It's time for some fisting. And boy, you know I love fisting.
Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jonah can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me? So, what'll it be?
Easy cash.
Alright. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
Lord, no, it's acorn flour and stirred up. And all you can trade is what little hope's left.
What?
Mistake.
Drifters defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? You've still Smithy from the Inn at the Crossroads to defeat, then Fish Gulper from Lindenville. I'll leave you to guess what he does.
Fish Gulper? What could a guy called Fish Gulper possibly do?
Hey there.
I don't think he was born with the name. Someone called Fish Gulper. Probably gulps fish? What the fuck is gulping? Swallowing? Alright. Jesus, thought they were small drowners.
This be the witch.
What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. And yes.
Then enter the
Oh my
list,
god, his
my
mouth!
friend.
Ugh!
I'm ready. Let's fight.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none
Oh, his
other
mouth,
than
man.
Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please. Cut of your mug's plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. and they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
No fucking chance.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
Oh, he's a level 4 fisherman.
German suplex him.
I wish I could. Thank you, dumbass, for the 2 months, man.
Yes, we might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish ploughed his gob. Near warmed me heart to see him renovate his head. You've still Smithy to defeat. No reason to wait.
Used to be wagon.
Hey, Fish Gulper.
What do you want?
Never mind. So long. Wind's howling.
Do it look like a fucking charity? I'm no charity. Thank you, Mango Man, for the 15 months, dude.
Hold on.
Carny Vettles. Like a wolf.
There's a prize awaiting if you win. What is it, Grey?
Best give Crow Poke a wide berth.
Smithy here's village champion. Look to me like a fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
A rude streamer? The guy lost a 1 versus 1 fair fight. Asked me to follow the game even. Bro, if he wanted money, he should have just won.
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The Witcher will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob like he pounds hot iron ingots.
Oi!
Not bad. Might be champion yet. If it's the reigning champion you seek, head to Crow's Perch and ask for the sergeant.
Remember the times?
The line on the minimap brought me here to leave the inn.
Marketing for his villain.
Fuck.
Bar collectors. Oi!
Why no parry? Why would I parry when I can just fist them? don't like the parry in this game. I prefer just dodging. Parry timings in these games are they're kind of wonky. It's one of those games where they just randomly speed up the attacks. So you see like a super slow swing coming from some random bandits, and then at the very last second, right before it hits you, it like speeds up to max speed. It's very deceiving.
Ah, Witcher! Greetings!
God damn, he's ugly.
Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
Isn't this the guy I'm supposed to fight?
Nothing here for you.
Different sergeant? Different sergeant.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Enough is enough.
What's on your mind?
I'm ready.
No, it's the same sergeant.
Look who we have here!
Can't
This
see.
here Witcher defeated the Novigrad champion, the terrible elf known as the Tailor.
Baron's gone, but seems business is booming.
Folk are more eager than ever to see the men go at it.
That start.
All right, come to daddy.
Ugh. Hey! What the fuck? I couldn't move. It was still in the loading screen.
Yeah.
Come on, come closer.
Oh my god, parrying is that easy? You just hold in the button? You don't even have to time anything. Or actually, I think you have to time it last moment to get a proper parry. I'm not sure. Hey! No more parries!
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles.
Level up! Wait. 100% damage reduction while dodging. Why yes. Why not? Oh, that was this one perk I forgot to take. It gave me some bonus damage or something for wearing light armor. I think I'll go back for that one before I continue this auto attack tree. Yeah, the cat's cool one. I've played The Witcher 2. I never played... Well, I tried to play The Witcher 1 on release, but I couldn't get into it. Like, it was too fucking janky, man.
They tried to.
Merry Widow. I go.
Witcher.
2 was fun. Yeah, I liked it. Really enjoyable.
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Glorion's still unwell.
See, you're a man well
Head's
travelled.
hot as a heart.
Busy, busy, man. Beat me wench once week. We're off.
Oh, couple of fields. 3 fiddles, string.
I like Kingdom Come. That
Hear
game was
about
really
the
fun.
Job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves
The
get
Tale
dug
of
up.
Henry the Butcher.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast would come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. And then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
I finished Kingdom Come,
from the
yeah.
village.
All the way.
Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the
How
night.
about Greedfall? That's one of my
Didn't
favorite
bother to
games of all
come out,
times.
see what was happening?
Think me daft? If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
Let's talk about my reward.
Well, that's expecting a lot. Much too much, so to speak. Just the tiniest bit, dear. But we'll settle soon, I can see that. Haggling's as much an art as lots of other arts. Just the tiniest bit.
Woof! I'm killing a monster here for you.
Rate's fair, considering the job. I know a bit about these things.
See if I can learn what's out there.
Go to the cemetery. Don't fancy cemeteries all so much. What the fuck kind of cemetery is this? Did you just stab with an axe?
Ghouls dug up the graves. Then the stench of decay attracted wild dogs. But neither ghouls nor dogs steal kids.
Three.
Dug up. No tools used, though.
Thank you, MGS Raiden, for the 15 months, man.
Dug up with a hoe? Nope. Claw marks right there. Grave's been dug up. Recently. Smell of cadaverines old, though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me. Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair. Means it's sapient, or just plain clever.
This creature is cooking. Can the creature cooks?
Somebody's doing some cooking. It's a human femur. A child's.
What the fuck?
Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them, drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls, force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it. That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Ugh.
Thief. Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
What's the grave hack? Necrophage? Probably, right? Probably. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Three! Oh, unique sword. It's actually better than what I'm using. So much better. I just bought this weapon like half a level ago. I hate this game. Wait, should I be using these? Oh, you can probably upgrade them further, huh? Like you use 3 of the same and then you move on to the next version. I should keep them instead of just wasting them like this. Although I'm probably not using the poison ones anyway. Of course I'm gonna get a better weapon later, but I want damage now.
And? It's taken care of. It was a grave hack that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye? So, how is the little tyke?
Found him in the grave hag's lair. In her cauldron, to be precise. Want me to go on?
Might not even said that much.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
Take care.
Next. What about... level 13. This one's 11, but it's main quest. Oh, this is... I just got sidetracked with the woman. Man. There's so much shit. Guess I'll go do this. Level 6. Actually, fuck this one. Fuck this one. Let's just go back to this one.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour. How are you keeping, Bobby?
I killed Lito
you're
in my
back.
game too, in Witcher 2.
You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Poor Al.
Whole street covered in guts after that whiz man when he was gizzard.
Spring.
Ow! He the horny one.
Like a new ride's teats, you're a bigger rat than
Spare a copper or two. How you go with this evening?
So the worst.
I was fucking a bit up my throat.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
For a relic, I'm pretty darn good with a sword. Now a cut where you'd bleed to death before you hit the ground. Run out of things to say? Good.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Brucey.
Ballads about you.
Let's not cause any trouble with the
It's everywhere. I see it all around.
Ah. that scream, man? Oh my god.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Vale?
After sundown. -1 alcohol. Isn't it after sundown already? Fuck, maybe we have to wait a day.
Gonna be sick.
Oh! Maybe he's... No, he's not above. It's morning? Oh, maybe this is considered morning. I don't know, man. This time, I think, is when Bumble wakes up.
My belly. Eternal fire, how it hurts.
All these people look so bored. Thank you, N4Co. Oh, the dashboard froze. What the fuck? I guess I'll just meditate outside. It's right on the doorstep.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I and twisted story of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Clap, 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 clap.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
What?
Silence, woman. You've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this year's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this?
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Relax.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passiflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matters that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Damn it. Hope Dandelion gets out of this alive.
Hope he's doing okay.
And in one piece. Know what they do to bards? Break their fingers, tear out their tongues. Or both.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, bugger all here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
The whole day wasted.
Get to the bathhouse and talk to Siggy.
Can I be your friend when I have 100
Thank you, Newlin, for the 4 months, and of course, dudes.
Enjoy the game, master.
Haunted house and cheating merchant. Perfect.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him.
He looks
I'm
like
happy.
the dude from Game of Thrones. Fat guy, I forgot his name. Varys, yeah.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Oh shit.
Nice bun you have.
If you're 12, look away.
He doesn't blush.
Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back.
Jeebus is biggest. He's all like a horse.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
Is that
You don't
Zoltan?
have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your
That
guest.
guy looks like one of those actors that always plays the bad guy. And he's in every single British movie.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiping loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell.
The assassins came in naked too.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Oh yes, it's clubbering time.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! Like a dog.
Oh, cleave. Oh, I don't have food. Oh my god. I need shield.
Love you every day, every night, and every steam. Sack.
No!
Sack.
We need one alive!
Fuck!
Thank you, Mr. Virgin Taker. Yeah, loot. That's a big axe now. Oh my god.
God damn it!
He came into the fight with a dumpling.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who,
It's
why,
the second
and
episode
how.
of Peaky Blinders, man.
Poor son scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked? Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm
Thank
looking
you,
for
Darion,
Orson
for the
Jr.
57, man.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Look at he has a tattoo of a naked woman on his body.
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very
There's
seriously.
2 naked women on his body.
Spying on him, having him followed, is a bloody nightmare.
Three!
Still, he was lots more trusting when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Poor son's out
There's
to
a
get
man-
us,
there's a woman getting
and he'll
fucked from
succeed
behind.
eventually. We've got to kill him first.
That was
So by
terrible.
all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your
on,
code
man.
names,
That's an
passwords,
I.
and
That's
other bullshit.
Dijkstra.
I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Orson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Thinking I is I in every language? That's in Dutch I, dude. It's also a Dutch name. I'm pretty sure his name is Dijkstra, not Dijkstra. Who the fuck calls him Dijkstra anyway?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, But he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there.
Oh
Suppose
wow,
you could
turns
always
out Dijkstra
search
has a
Horse
Dutch
and
name.
House.
Who knew?
I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildor, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that
Which has a lot of Dutch names, but there's a lot of names from Europe in general. A lot of
See
regions.
if I can't find Horson
French
at the
names,
casino
German
or the
names,
arena.
Dutch names,
Might
Polish
talk to
names,
Cleaver as well, though.
Russian names.
Do
They're
what
all
you
over the
will.
place here.
Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't
Keeps
find
calling
the
him
slimy
Dijkstra.
bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Is Horson a Dutch name too? Nah, that sounds like an American name.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
This fucking guy.
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my sources, to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell.
And the lion can wait.
Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you
Great.
to.
I actually wanted to take the peaceful option anyway. Now this quest is perfect for me.
Be so kind as to follow me.
I don't think Gerald is actually that strong in the story, right? Like, he's just kind of a bit stronger than the strongest human. But he's not like, you know, video game Gerald, where he just goes around fucking slaughtering people.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
It's one of you guys.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadness.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God! Then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Is he
Witcher
ever?
mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happened in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go. But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom, got what? Breathe, shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom.
Fucking Bart, man.
Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox Fonz, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonz, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonz and ran like hell.
Mind describing
Have a
this
good day,
something
bro.
that crawled out of the water?
Thank you for joining Nazi Mouse Blazes for the
Doesn't mean I
38.
can, though. Air in the sewers thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, got. But rocks, got. Rocks want?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. His.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. His other. Not animal all at.
Right. So, like what?
Like. Rock?
A hissing rock. Mm-hmm. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But his here in love tree.
What?
Where but turdy dump.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time got. Your fun go. But God, now nothing.
This is bad, man.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Long. Long.
Ugh! What the fuck? I fought board attack.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Oh, I have to make it first? But he gave me some potions. Or it's equipped. Is it? Ops mold antidote. Don't have to make it.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote clear over here. Finding pieces of it. Must have been one powerful blast.
Was it R?
I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine comment. Thank you, Wild 7, for the 39 man. No! Does it explode? No! Oh my god. As I casted it. I thought maybe it would explode the entire tunnel. Is that his friend? The one he left behind? How am I not encumbered with all this loot? I'm a witcher, man. I'm strong.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down even when the other guy definitely came through here. Getting close.
Why is so much garbage here? I can't help myself. It's locked. We need a key. When was the last time I saved? Oh my god.
I thought ritual potions were vile.
I could survive that in real life, man. How can a Witcher not?
Drowns.
I have to investigate pipes again?
Definitely came through here.
Fuck, those the rag or something, yeah.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
What else was it? Oh, that thing.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's more on the bars.
nausea from playing this game
So
for too
it was
long.
in place at the time of the explosion.
I think you might have
Last toward from the wall. No
what's it
traces
called?
of magic.
Your Boo Boo
This
Boo
was
has
no
the same
spell.
thing.
It was a bomb. It's a pipe clear over here. Now, why am I not finding pieces of it?
Motion
last?
sickness?
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Simulation sickness, I don't know. Kinda like motion sickness, I guess. Did I just use all the oh my, I thought I was drinking water. Oh, blue. It's not good, blue. Oh, some people get nauseous when they play video games in first person or third person even. Just kind of random depending on the person.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Wasn't this guy burned? The first time I came here? I burned him? I didn't do shit. Oh man, that talent is so OP. I just get like 2-second long iframes with the dodge now.
Get another shiny bauble. Getting close.
Geralt doesn't always sound like he's sleepy. He's just a boomer. Geralt is an actual boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Oh. Almost jumped again, same spot.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Dandelions, bored.
25 months down here, your child
Unique
is
boots.
all grown up now. Please come to see them.
Thank you, Alexis, for the 25. Not quite Asian boy for the 26. I don't have children, man. What the fuck? Do I have to go through here again? Oh, there has to be a shortcut.
Wobbly. It's some overripe sheets. It's everywhere. I see it all around. Well, I'm not a freak.
What?
You ever aim to show your customers some respect? Rubbish.
Probably almost died there too.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Looks like Humpty Dumpty.
Seems
Thank
to
you,
me a
16th
bomb
March
blew
for the
the
20
wall
months,
open.
man.
Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid.
So
but not so
fucking
violently
smart.
to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Me check pool.
Nothing here.
Gather ingredients inside his bathhouse. What the fuck?
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True.
A German
But I
guy
didn't
jumped
put
into
Philippa
the
Eilhart
water
out of
to
a
save my
Kaviri
dog.
prison the night
He said
before
keep
her
the dog
execution.
warm and dry and it should be fine. I asked if he was a vet and he said that. I'm fucking soaked.
Bruh. Thank you for the $3, Parandort.
Let's see what's on the
And
bottom.
haha, man.
Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel?
Henkel?
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie. So the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Ah ja.
Nothing hurts as much as
What are you doing?
Trouble?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Free.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. Footprints.
I have a whole library in my backpack right now. I don't even know how to read. Really useless.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Theory, if you're reading these words, it means you've solved my riddle. That was the riddle? Blah blah blah, congratulations. Blah 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 blah.